that anybody detect, mitigate, or remove malware from the electric grid.
The SolarWinds hack was, and really continues to be, one of the biggest espionage campaigns recently discovered.
When it comes to sophisticated cyber hacks on a national scale, it might sound like the stuff of science fiction, except it's already happened. A massive cyber attack in 2015 left 250,000 Ukrainians without electricity. Russia hacked into their grid and cut off power.
There were 3 attacks. The first was the December 2015 attack in Western Ukraine, where they took off the power and light and heat in the middle of winter. And they followed that up again 1 year later with a power outage in Kiev, the nation's capital. And then they pulled off the most destructive cyber attack the world had ever seen, the NotPetya attack. It was a destructive attack, and it wiped out data, Ukrainian federal agencies. It wiped out the ability for anyone to pull money out of ATMs to pay for gas. It paralyzed railway services and post services.
It was the first ever automated blackout tool. At a push of a button can, like a machine gun, hit all of the circuit breakers at the utility. And that's what happened. You don't build a tool like this just to use it once. You build it as a kind of repeatable attack that you can drop somewhere else and it will cause a blackout again.
2 years later, when I went to Ukraine to interview the people who had run the forensics on these attacks, what stuck with me is they said, listen, we don't actually think we were the end target. We think we were the test kitchen. We think you, the United States, is the end target. Only when it comes your way, the damage will be so much worse because we are still not so automated here in Ukraine. In the United States, we have digitized every nook and cranny of our critical infrastructure, of the grid, of our healthcare system, of our pipelines. And so when those same capabilities came for us, the Ukrainians said, you better watch out because the damage will be so much worse.